Hi, this is Fred Wall, the VisaCoach, and today's topic is, what is the K1 Fiance Visa 2-year rule?
VisaCoach. Fast, easy, and personal.
I am Fred Wall, the VisaCoach, and I am known for the personal one-on-one relationship that we share. That's you, me, and your partner, as we work together as a team to overcome the many challenges of immigration. Don't risk your future. Don't go this course alone without accepting my expert one-on-one guidance and help. Alone, it's too easy for you to make mistakes that cause tears, delays, and expensive denials. Do pick up the phone and speak with me directly so that, well, you and I can get to know each other. This is the free consultation I'll talk about later. If we are compatible, that's the beginning of our beautiful relationship to get you the immigration approvals that you need. Now, this is what two of my clients, Juan and Mei Lin, had to say. Mei Lin comes from Cuba, and I helped her get her fiance visa and green card. We are very happy with your services. We couldn't ask for a better person to do this than you. You walked us all the way from the first step to the end of it. Your knowledge of the process made it look easy, but it is not, and people might get confused. But lucky for us, we got you on our side. We are a very happy couple. As a matter of fact, we are pregnant with a baby girl. I can't thank you enough for all you did. Well, you're certainly welcome, and congratulations on the pregnancy. I'm looking forward to seeing some baby pictures. Now, let's talk about the K1 Fiance Visa 2-year rule. We waited until the 2-year anniversary of our courtship to apply for a fiance visa because that's the earliest time we became eligible. Well, sadly, I hear a statement like this pretty often. What it means is that a couple who wanted to be together put their plans on hold and delayed the start of their married lives together because they misunderstood the immigration process. The so-called 2-year rule is one of the many eligibility requirements for a fiance visa and is often misunderstood. The 2-year rule regarding eligibility for a K1 Fiance Visa is as follows. The couple must have met in person within the 2 years immediately preceding the filing date of the petition. So the 2-year rule is about when was the last time you met your fiancé face-to-face. It's not about how long the relationship has lasted. Now let's break it down. First, the couple must have met in person. Well, to be considered eligible, a couple must have actually met each other in person, face-to-face. This literally means being in the same space, breathing the same air. Video chats, FaceTime, Google Hangouts, telephone calls are not considered in-person, face-to-face. Now, this rule does not refer to how long the couple has known each other or how long they've been dating. It only refers to the meeting, the in-person, face-to-face meeting. So there's no eligibility requirement that requires a specific length of time that a couple must know each other before applying. The requirement is a face-to-face meeting, not how long. I worked with one couple who were fated to sit next to each other on a 3-hour flight from India to Singapore, and who were in love by the time the aircraft landed, and they sadly parted, going their separate ways, boarding on different connecting flights to different countries. So they actually were eligible to apply right then. The second part of the rule is within the 2 years immediately preceding the filing date. This means you and your fiancé should have had your most recent face-to-face meeting no longer than 2 years ago. For example, if the last meeting occurred within 2 years, the couple is eligible. But if the last meeting occurred 2 years plus 1 day or more, then the couple's not eligible. Now, a couple could wait until day 729 after their last face-to-face meeting to apply, and by the 2-year rule, be fully eligible. But that's not a smart move, because eligible to apply does not mean likely to be approved. There is still the interview ahead. And at the interview, the consular officer will need to be convinced that your entire relationship is bona fide. Your fiancé will be interviewed, interrogated by a consular officer whose job is not to pass out visas, but whose job is to catch fraud. And in order to pass his review, the consular officer must be convinced that your relationship is genuine. But long separations are not consistent with bona fide relationships. Now, it will be quite difficult to convince them of your sincerity when it has been a long, long time since you bothered to travel to be with the one that, well, you claim you can't live without, who you want to spend the rest of your life with. To paraphrase Robert Burns, the Scottish poet, a man is never too tired to travel to meet his lover. Consular officers agree with this concept. And the longer it has been since the last time you were with your fiancé in person, the more skeptical they are regarding whether or not they feel your relationship is bona fide. So one of the most powerful demonstrations of sincerity a couple can produce is to commit the time, money, and effort in order to spend time together in person. If at all possible, I suggest to all couples that you should demonstrate your sincerity by meeting each other face to face as often as you can. Go ahead, book your flight today. Now, of course, there might be reasonable financial, medical, or family reasons for long absence and infrequent travel. When I prepare a couple's front-loaded petition, in addition to evidences of the couple's bona fides, I also help draft a letter addressed to the interviewing officer where I introduce the couple to him by describing their history and plans for the future. Now, I do this in order to help bring the counselor officer on our side closer to saying yes. Whenever a couple has issues or red flags, I also include with the letter persuasive explanations why these issues should be ignored and the visa approved and not denied. So if the red flag is a lengthy gap since the last meeting, well, I write the letter specifically to address this situation to avoid such negative effects. This was Fred Wall, the VisaCoach. Now please like or add your comments to this video. Then go to VisaCoach.com and sign up for the VisaCoach monthly newsletter. Each month it's full of tips and advice on immigration, and it's free of charge. Finally, when you are ready to get started, call for your free consultation and speak with me directly.
Before starting your immigration adventure, before entering an arcane maze of rules, regulations, and procedures, before committing yourself to a risky path that could mean an end to your happiness, speak with the VisaCoach and ask for his free consultation. He listens to you to learn the red flags and strengths of your case, your eligibility and goals. He will suggest which visa is right for you, the best strategy to get it, and how soon your love can join you. The friendly advice and wisdom he'll freely share with you might make the difference between approval and denial, and could save you months or years of loneliness and separation. What have you got to lose? Book your free consultation today.